40% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, Toon here again. This time I'm going to do my pickup video. This will be pickups for October and November. Trying to do it into one video. Simple fact is, didn't really pick up a lot of stuff because it's that time of year. And that time of year is when every game company out there tries to release every game possible within the space of 2 months. Which is fucking ridiculous. I don't know why they do it every year. They try to do it for Christmas. Between the months, so usually sort of end of December to sort of end of September to the beginning of December, you get a ridiculous amount of games. And there's no way you can buy them all. There's no way you can play them all. And a lot of companies mourn their games don't sell well. I said, well, spread the bloody games out over the year. So it's that time of year when everything comes out within the space of 2 months. So I haven't bought a huge amount of things because I've been playing some new stuff. So we'll start off. In October there was Play Expo, and yeah, Play Expo. I was just thinking of Eurogamer then. Play Expo, and I picked a few little things up in Play Expo. And the first thing I picked up was this. If you can see that, and that, if I adjust the camera up a little bit. It's basically a Megadroid. Yeah, here we go. It's basically a Japanese Megadroid. Sorry about the camera there. And I picked this up. I paid £30 for it, boxed, which is a pretty damn good deal. Only snag is, there's the actual Megadroid itself. As you can see, it's a proper Japanese Megadroid. Got all this stuff on it. It's pretty nice. Only problem with the Megadroid was it was PAL converted, and it was pretty badly PAL converted as well. So I literally had to open it out. The guy had stuck the PAL actual aerial box inside the machine, and he hadn't even taped it. He hadn't connected to anything. It was just randomly floating around on top of the circuit board. So how it never blew anything up, I have no idea. So I had to remove that. There was also there was a couple of capacitors and resistors, and they cut 3 traces on the board. So I had to remove all the crap on it, and also there was a clock crystal. I had to remove all that, and then I had to repair the board in 3 places. And basically up and running now, and now it's pretty much a 60Hz Japanese Megadroid. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. It was a little bit, you know, scratched up, but I give it a clean up. Give it a bit of a clean and a bit of a shine or whatever, and as you can see, it come up pretty nice. So this is I've already got a Megadroid, but I wanted a Japanese one just to plug into my other FrameMeister. This plugged into my right by my computer desk. So pretty much that's that. That was my first pickup. My second pickup was this game. You may know it's called Shadow Blasters. In Japan it's called Shitten Mayu. I kid you not. This is basically a sideways scrolling platform sort of shooter, I suppose, but you get a couple of different characters. They've all got their own powers, and you sort of scroll through the levels. It can seem pretty hard at first. It looks pretty crappy. But I remember back in the day buying the Japanese one of this, thinking, oh my god, look at this crap. And then playing it and realised it's actually a pretty good game. It just looks a bit duff. So I picked up a Japanese one, American one. It's not boxed, but cost me £8 this was. Which is not bad, because the Japanese one will probably set you back somewhere around the £40 mark boxed. So, not bad at all. That's that. I also picked up DJ Boy on the UK one. This one cost me £7. It's got the booklet and everything, which is all fantastic, but when I got it home the cartridge didn't work. So they sold me a duff cartridge. So I had to buy, I went online, I found an auction for £5 for another cartridge. So I just bought another cartridge and put it in the box. I thought may as well, since I've got the actual box and booklet. Yeah, DJ Boy, which is pretty much like a sideways scrolling beat 'em up, but the guy's on roller skates. Pretty cool little game, pretty good on the Mega Drive. So that's that. I also picked up this, which is F1 Grand Prix. I'm not really into sports games, to be honest with you, but this one I really liked back in the day. I do tend to like top-down racing games. I don't know why, but this one is also on the PC Engine. I do have a few of them for the PC Engine, but one thing about these games is that these are ridiculously hard. They're pretty solid and they're pretty damn fast, so they take a fair amount of practice. But I remember back in the day I used to play this a lot. And I can't remember the exact price on this. I think it was pretty cheap, something like £4 or £5 it was. And it's in pretty nice nick. It's got a booklet and everything as well. So that's pretty nice. So I got a PS4 as well, and I was looking forward to a nice racing game. So I bought myself Driveclub. This is a nice steel box version. It cost me £40, or was it 45? No, I think it was 45 actually. They had the standard version there for 45 as well, with just the plastic case. So I thought, well, I might as well buy the steel box one. Steel box looks quite nice. It's a pretty nice racing game. It plays. It's not realistic. It plays more like Project Gotham Racing. It is good. I do need to get into it. The only problem is it's all about. It does have a single player game, but it's all about being online and having a drive club and competing in events. And basically, the online for this game is broken, completely broken. You go on there, you join a club, you can't upload your emblem. You basically get someone else in your club to join in with you. Then you go into a race, and it leaves them in the menu, and you go into a race. The online races come off, the online disappears and comes back on. At the moment, it's just broken. The single player is good, but the online is completely broken. And they really need to get their arse in gear and fix it. I think it was about a week ago they released the first DLC pack for this. And because that's such a problem in the game, they've given it away free. I haven't gone back online to see if they've fixed any of the issues at the moment. But yeah, that's Driveclub. It's a nice game, but if you want to play it online, I don't know, I'd wait for them to fix it at the moment, pick it up second hand or something, but which is a shame because this is a pretty nice game. So I think that was all my pickups for Play Expo. So that's that. Right then, some of the other things I picked up this month. So I clean them off a bit. As you can see, it's the Mega Drive complete. Mega Drive and Genesis collected works. This is the book which I've done a video on. I don't know why my camera is adjusting. I've told it to lock the focus, so I don't know why it's deciding to adjust itself. Yeah, if you have a look at the video, I did quite a nice video showing this, and give you. Oh, I can't even see it really, but there. That's way too bright. But anyway, you get the idea. So have a look at the other video. There's quite a lot on it. You can see it's a fairly thick book. Very nice indeed. So if you have a look at my other video, it cost me 30 because it was like a Kickstarter and I pre-ordered it. But if you get it, if you go on now, you pick up for 35 quid. And if you're into history of the Mega Drive and a lot of reading and a nice amount of artwork, and it's well worth the money. It's a very nice book indeed. But check out my other video there, and you can have a good look at the book. Right, what else did I pick up? My mate was pretty much getting rid of a few little things he didn't wanted, so I had them off him. And the first one is Strider on the Mega Drive. This actually was my copy of Strider, and I'd done an exchange with him. But he picked up a boxed version and didn't want it. Artwork on this is fantastic, as you can see. Japanese boxes do have some stunning artwork. Much better than the British box, which is, well, terrible pretty much. But yeah, so he's giving this away free, so that's Strider on the Mega Drive. He also had... this also was mine as well, actually. He not into racing games, so he gave me my Sega Rally back. He didn't want it, so I thought, I may as well have it. Sega Rally, Saturn, can't fault it. Classic racing game. pretty cool. You also had well, he pretty much didn't want it. I probably don't want it either, but since it was given away free, I thought I'd have it. Basically, SmackDown Raw 2007. I'm not into man wrestling games, to be honest with you, but you notice that guy there looks like the guy from Virtual Fighter. I wonder if it is him. But anyway, that's that. There you go, one else I can say, wrestling game. You give me Emergency Air Force, whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. It's some playing game on the PS2. Thought I'd give it a go. I haven't had a chance to give it a go yet, but I'll give it a go, so you give me that as well. You also give me Portal Runner, which is another game I've never played before. On the back it looks like some sort of 3D run around game, not quite sure what's going on, and I've just noticed it says 3DO Company at the bottom. You know what that means, don't you? It's probably shite. Yep, 3DO Europe, yeah, it's probably terrible. I don't remember this being a 3DO game. According to the front, it's 90% gold award. I wouldn't believe that for a second. But anyway, there was that. It was free, so I thought I'd give it a go. And so that's the freebies out of the way. A couple of other things I've bought this month is, I love this game. SNK vs Capcom 2 is a fantastic old school fighter, and is the best game in the SNK vs Capcom series. This game is fantastic. I managed to pick myself a copy of this on the PS2 for $5, and it's in pretty damn good nick as well. It's got a booklet and everything. Really good. I don't know whether it's got a 60Hz mode on it, because I only picked it up, I only had it for the post yesterday, so hopefully it has. But other than that, I got a swap magic disc, so I can force it to go into 60Hz. So, but yeah, fantastic game. If you like old school beat 'em ups and you love the SNK and Capcom characters, got to get yourself this game. It's very, very good. Also be picked up on PSN. You can get it on, I'm sure it came out on Xbox 360 as well. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's definitely on PSN to buy on PS3. Even though, to be honest, the PS2 conversion they got in there is terrible. I don't, there's something wrong with you can't use 60Hz for starters, and the screen's all a bit weird. But anyway, very good game. That's my other pickup. Put all my stuff for you. And the other thing I picked up is, you know me, I love a bit of COD. Absolutely loves it. Been playing Call of Duty now probably for about 10 years it's been out, or 9 years, whatever. And last year's game, Call of Duty Ghosts, was okay. It had a few little stuttering problems, but I got a little bit bored of it, and I only ever... usually I'd buy all the DLC for them, and I'd play loads. I got a bit bored of it and stopped playing it. But this year on the PS4 they've brought a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and this is the Day Zero edition, so it comes with a little bit of extra content, which, by the way, I don't like the idea of, for the simple fact is, now it seems to be you want to buy a game and you can't get a complete game. Reason being, if you pre-order it from various different companies are offering different download packs, or you order from us and you get some guns or something. So, and then you got the Day Zero edition, which, you know, comes with some extra weapons, and it's pretty much all the stuff on the top. You get some extra weapons and a gold exosuit and everything. It comes with all this. So if you haven't got the Day Zero edition, you don't get that. So essentially you're buying an incomplete game. So it's a pain in the ass these days. It's just like, you know, you buy a game and you haven't got all the content from the start, which is a bit strange. But anyway, enough of ranting about that. I bought myself Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So far, I'm really liking it. It's pretty much COD, as you would expect. It's got new weapons, and it's got the extra suit abilities, which allows you to double jump and boost while you're in the air. Sort of Titanfall, but not quite to the extent that Titanfall does it. Like, you can't run up walls and stuff. But it really does mix the game up a bit, and it does make the game feel a lot fresher than it did last year. just because of the jumping and boosting mechanics and the new weapons and everything. And so far I'm really enjoying it. I really want to play through the single player because the single player actually does look very good. And it's pretty much COD. I expect it'll be on it tonight. And it's very nice. Very nice indeed. Seems a really good game. So that's COD. And the other game I picked up is, I had this yesterday actually, is Persona Arena Ultimax. Which Persona Arena was a 2D fighting game made from the Persona RPG characters, which was a really cool game. Unfortunately, it did take about a year to get released here, which was, by then, you know, it was almost a little bit out of date. But this has just got released here yesterday. I haven't really had a chance to play a lot of it. I might actually do a video of this and just show you it briefly. I know it's not an old game, but I really like beat 'em ups, and if you're into beat 'em ups, you might fancy a look. Doesn't really say too much on the back. It's got quite a few new characters. It's got some new backgrounds and music and stuff, and it's got a lot of new moves. Like I said, I haven't really had a chance at the moment to give it a good go, but looking forward to really getting into it. So pretty much that's my pickups for October and November. I got nothing else I've ordered this month. The only other thing I did pick up was Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, but I bought the actual online downloadable version and installed on my PS4. So I actually can't show you a case of that. I do have probably one game left to get before Christmas, but I've ordered Guilty Gear Xrd on the PS3. I was going to get the PS4 version, but I haven't got a joystick for my PS4, which is a bit of a shame. So I've ordered the PS3 version. It's out on December 4th in Japan, and I've ordered it with fast delivery, so hopefully I'll get that probably by about the 8th, and then I'll do a video of that as well, because that game is looking pretty sweet. So if you're into beat 'em ups and you've got a PS3 or a PS4, I think it's definitely well worth picking up. And they're both region free as well, which is really cool. So guys, that's my pickups, and like I said, it's probably going to go a little bit quiet at the moment, and then I'll see when whenever I do the next pickup videos. Hopefully I'll have some new and interesting stuff for you. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.